Welcome back to another Out of the Woods adventure, and this part 3 of my Wyoming series. If you missed the last couple of videos, I'll include a link up top. Definitely go check those out. We explored some beautiful places in Montana and the Grand Tetons. If you have been following along, then you know the original plan for this trip was to be mostly up in Montana. But because of some bad and weird June snow weather, we had to push way further south, which totally worked out, because I've got to explore some amazing parts of Wyoming that have always been on my bucket list, like the Wind River Range where we're going right now. I've heard 2 rumors about this place we're going. One is that the mosquitoes are horrendous, and 2, the road to get there is also really bad, and those rumors were not exaggerations whatsoever. It's roughly 20 miles to get to camp, and on that we experienced some of the worst washboard, rutty, rocky roads I have ever driven on. And I do want to take this opportunity to thank my sponsor for this video, Seasucker. This might be the best road to test out the durability of their suction cups. Everyone always asks me if their suction cups actually work that well. Well, here you see 5 gallons of fluid going down this crazy bumpy road, and they didn't go anywhere. The suctions never let go. They really are that good. They make so many amazing products that make overlanding honestly just easier and better. So check them out. After what feels like forever, we can finally see the end destination of where we want to be. And now, it's time to find camp. We drove through the actual campground, which are nice to stay at because they have the bathrooms and they have water. But unfortunately, none of the camp spots had any views. But just outside the actual campground are open lands, and that's where we're gonna go explore. So we had been told, or we read, that the bugs here are really bad. They are so much worse than we could have guessed. There are mosquitoes, just clouds of them all over everywhere. We found a pretty good spot. We have a view of the mountain and everything, but we're all scared to get out of the vehicles because the bugs are so bad. I wish I'd taken more videos of just how bad they were, but at least this gives you a hint of why we were honestly scared to get out of our car. So even though this spot had some good views, we decided the bugs were not worth it, and so we kept exploring and ended up finding something even better. So we found our camp way better and slightly less buggy than the last spot. Look at that view. And there's tabletop right there. So cool. And Michael is back there. Oh, he's somewhere tiny over there. The long range shots are gonna be fantastic. So you'll be seeing that in a few minutes, once I get done leveling out the Jeep and getting the tent set up. But before doing that, we each took a turn helping each other out, spraying us fully down with bug spray, because even though the mosquitoes here weren't as bad as that first spot, they still weren't great. So it's funny, we were pretty bummed because we had a river spot in mind that we wanted with this view. We were pretty bummed we didn't get it. None of the river spots were open. And the first couple spots we found only had little peekaboo views, but we just kept exploring, kept driving down random roads, and then came across this. So it's just a good reminder. Keep your head up and just keep looking. Usually when I get to camp, I go right into camp mode, getting everything set up. But this time I really wanted to take in this view, so I just enjoyed it for a little bit before getting camp ready. It really was peaceful and just rejuvenating to just sit back and enjoy it for a second. But then hunger won over. It's time to get camp set up and get dinner made. I've talked a lot about the Seasucker shovel mount and the gas tank mount, and as awesome as those are, this paper towel holder is honestly one of my favorite things, and also the trash can that I'm about to mount on the side glass. I always bring this trash can with me on my trips. It's just super handy, and honestly that paper towel holder never leaves my Jeep. Even on a day-to-day basis, it's always there. It is so handy. I think Tiffany likes my lighter.
Tacos, and beautiful sunset on mountains. There's not much more you need. It makes for a really good night. Well, today was a really good day. The cool thing that Michael found out, the Milky Way is gonna pop up right over Table Mountain. So here in about an hour and a half, 2 hours, I'll wake back up again and hopefully get some really cool Milky Way shots. If I do, you're gonna see them here next.
I did get up to get some photos. Unfortunately, I was too late and there were too many clouds that rolled in. Michael, though, was able to stay up and got these amazing photos that I'm sharing with you now. Then we woke up to this brief but beautiful sunrise.
Well, it's hard to beat a morning view like that. And bacon.
We thoroughly enjoyed our bacon breakfast and some coffee, and then we packed up camp because we had some lake time to go enjoy.
So we just drove down to the boat launch to see the lake up close, and it's beautiful down here.
After only a few minutes of enjoying the lake, Tiffany decided she wanted to get out on her paddleboard before she had to head out. So we aired it up and she got to enjoy such an amazing time out in this water. I was only mad that I also didn't bring a paddleboard because I totally should have for this. One thing I love about drones is the extra perspective they give you, and this view right here, there's so much more exploration and hiking I need to come back and do. But that'll be for another trip, but for now we say goodbye to Tiffany. We had so much fun with her. I can't wait for our next adventure.
So the road coming in here yesterday was really, really bad and we did not air down, so I decided today, before we go out, I'm gonna air down. So we aired down, did some paddleboarding on the lake and everything, and then look at the Jeep, and that tire, I can still hear it leaking, and it's like totally flat now. I don't understand why, because the tire itself, there's no hole, because it was holding air until I aired down. There must be something wrong with the valve stem, so I'm gonna air it up and see if it'll hold air. Otherwise, I will have to swap to my spare tire. Well, it's holding air. I don't know what happened before the valve stem when I pulled off my thing, if it just got a little loose or just didn't fully pop back out, but we're all good. So it's getting really nice and warm out. Sun's out. It's honestly, it's beautiful out. We've had like 3 days now, or 4 days now, camping. So with the nice warm weather, the beautiful lake, we're gonna go clean off 4 days of filth and jump in. We need it.
And I can't imagine a more beautiful place to do this in.
Recording. Not gonna lie, that was cold, but so invigorating and refreshing at the same time.
I want the sun out.
I do wish the sun would come out. That would help tremendously. Now we're gonna hop in the car and we have a pretty good drive ahead of us to get up to some pretty cool sand dunes on the other side, on the west side of the Tetons.
That should give us a really good view, so I'm excited for that. I don't know what it is, but there's something so cool about seeing actual cowboys out doing that kind of work, and not on four-wheelers or something like that. I feel like it's something you don't see very often anymore.
So, yesterday, like I said, we did not air down on the way in, and it was rough as could be. We aired down to 15 on the way out. It was so much better. So, always take the few minutes, air down, it's worth it. So now it's time to air back up. Those cows are interrupting, it's not very nice.
Some might think the whole process of airing down and airing back up is a waste of time, and you'd rather just push through the discomfort of a rough road. But honestly, there's so much more to it than just the comfort factor of airing down. Besides saving your own body the discomfort, you're actually helping your vehicle out a lot by assisting the shocks and just overall the impact on your vehicle from all the vibration. It's also better for your tires. If you keep high pressure, the high freeway pressure, you are much more likely to puncture a tire or cut a tire on a rocky road than you would if you were aired down. This is just my personal preference. You are free to do whatever you'd like, but this is my opinion for whatever it's worth. After I got the tires all aired back up, I stashed my trash away in my little secret spot that honestly never leaves that. As you can see, it's going nowhere. And our next stop is gas, trash, and I need a car wash. I know to some it might be weird to do a car wash mid-adventure, but I'm doing it for a couple of reasons. So I do love when my Jeep gets nice and muddy and dirty. I think it's kind of a badge of honor in its own. But at the same time, I love when it's clean, so it's just a personal preference on part of it. But the other side of it, I just don't think it's great for a vehicle to be caked down in mud all underneath in the chassis and just all over the shocks. I have no basis for this, but I just would imagine it can't be good for it long term. So I like to give it a little wash halfway through the adventure just to be nice to my Jeep.
I'm pretty sure I was holding on to like 20 pounds of mud over the last couple of days with that amount of mud. I rinsed it alone for 11 minutes straight to get all the mud off before the washing could even begin. But all in the price of having fun.
I definitely love how clean and shiny it is now. But anyways, back to the trip. So on our way up to the dunes, Michael knew about this little waterfall called Falls Creek Falls, and it looks really pretty from the Google photos. So we will see how accurate Google is. What a cool little stop. This waterfall is beautiful. If we had more time, I would definitely want to go down there. There's a pool right there, and I could soak in that all day. That'd be amazing. Yeah, if you're in this part of Idaho, definitely worth this quick little stop off the freeway. After a beautiful and not very long drive, we finally got to the sand dunes. And this time, aired down right away. We had pinned a spot on the map that looked to be pretty promising as far as views go, but then the road that we were traveling on just kind of ended, so Michael decided to hike up the top of this hill to get a better look at where we were trying to go. While he looked for a road, I noticed something kind of creepy outside my window. I didn't know what they were at the time, but after later research found out they're called Mormon crickets, and I started noticing them everywhere, including the roads we were driving on and driving right over them. And in our search to find where we're trying to go in the sand dunes, we came across the nastiest view. I don't even know what to say about this. Yeah, maybe we won't go up that road, because that's gross. I'm glad we are past those bugs, and now we finally found the right entrance to the sand dunes, and we're about to have a whole lot of fun.
So we've decided we're here at the dunes. It's absolutely beautiful out. We're both exhausted because we've been on the go for days now. We have hours to kill till sunset. So we got some drinks, some snacks, our chairs, and we're gonna come up here to top this one dune and just enjoy the view. This is the hard life, huh?
It's tough, but someone's got to do it.
I am glad we are the ones doing it. And if you're watching this, I hope it comes as inspiration. This kind of stuff is amazing. It's so much fun. Grab some friends, grab some family. It's good for the soul. Yeah, you gotta do this. When I say this, I don't mean what I'm doing in particular, although this is a lot of fun and I highly recommend it. What I mean is hop in your vehicle, whatever that may be, get out with your family and friends, go camping, go adventuring, go do something. Just enjoy this life we have. You can't see it here because it's way too small, but the Tetons did come out. So I'll share a few photos so you guys can see what we're seeing, because even my phone can't zoom in far enough. I'm having to shoot at 480 millimeters to be able to get the Tetons into a really tight range, and we got some amazing photos. Bummer news, for as beautiful as this all is that we found out we cannot camp here. I should have known better. We were planning camping on that ridge over there with Tetons behind us, but we're not allowed to. So instead, we're getting a hotel because we want showers.
Yes.
Look at that sunset. That is incredible. I'm a little bummed we can't be camping up there, but rules are rules. I'm not gonna break them. But we're just airing up. I found a hotel in Idaho Falls, so that's where we're gonna go. And then bright and early tomorrow, we're heading out to Bend. I have an amazing camp spot that I've been to once before. I cannot wait to go back. We will see you in the morning as we head 10 hours west back to the west side of the States. We had a great night's sleep, got some showers, and woke up to this beautiful view. It might just be the best yet. But that does bring us to the end of this video, but not the end of the adventure. So be on the lookout. The next video where we explore over into Boise and on to Bend, Oregon, and the Overland Expo is coming soon.